chicken. This is my fried chicken recipe. I have all my spices here, so I'm just going to show you how I develop these flavors. I'm going to build this here, and then I'll jump into how we're going to fry it. And that's it. Let's get to it. Shall we? Italian Tuscan seasoning. I put a little bit over here in the flour. Put a little bit here. By the way, this is panko breadcrumbs. Panko, Japanese panko crumbs. So, there you go. A little bit of Tuscan. Ooh, this stuff smells great. A little bit of onion powder. A little bit of garlic powder. A little bit of cumin. Cumin I'm only going to put into the breadcrumbs. Just a little bit, not too much. A little bit of cumin. A little bit of ground ginger. Again, only into the breadcrumbs. A little bit of Cajun spice, McCormick's Cajun. A little bit of poultry seasoning. That again only in the breadcrumbs. This is done here. We don't need more. That's your flour. Just regular flour, bread flour. And I put a little bit of Adobe all-purpose seasoning in here. Just a little bit. This stuff is fantastic. So that's all your spices. You're just going to mix it up like so. And here is the perfect fried chicken base, friends. Ready. Oh yeah. You want to use a nice deep dish for this one. And for the flour too, the bread flour. All-purpose flour, sorry. And I'm just going to mix those ingredients also. Mix it in. And that's your base. Then I'm going to come back. We're going to fillet the chicken. Pound it. Get the oil ready. I'll tell you what kind of oil we're going to be using. Go through the whole process. And I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Alright, so what's happened is this. This was going to be fried chicken, which is still going to be fried chicken. But we're going to add a little twist to it. And we're going to make the chicken Parmesan. So, hold on one second. I just heard a little crash over there. Miss Maddie's in trouble. Disaster diverted. Alright. So now we got the chicken cutlets. We're going to pound them down. What we're trying to do to achieve here is to thin out the chicken. So they fry evenly. And quicker. Give it a good pounding. Skin side up. That's it. Nice and thin. Beauty. Done. We're going to change the view. Okay, egg wash. I broke a few eggs, put them in a little bowl here. Some heavy whipping cream. Add just a little bit of that. A little sea salt. Then we whip away. Break the egg yolks. And then just whip it up real good. This is going to be part of the whole spiel here. The heavy cream adds a little texture to it. Whip it real good. Whip it, whip it. Whip it good! Mm-hmm. Good. Alright, that's that. I went into the garden and I grabbed me some fresh basil and parsley. One of the greatest things about having your garden is you have the fresh herbs right there, you know? So we're just gonna chop these up. This is gonna be for the sauce. Move this so you can see what I'm doing. All I'm doing is just mincing them up. Oh yeah. See the smell of the basil, smells so good. The fresh parsley. We're gonna mince these up real nice. Little rocking motion from the knife. Yes. And these are fresh, so all those fresh oils and stuff from these herbs, that's what adds that super flavor, you know, into the sauce. Okay, nice fine chop, fresh basil, fresh parsley. Now we're talking. Okay, now we're gonna fry the chicken. So, here you have your flour. You're gonna dredge your chicken first into the flour. Make sure it's coated nice. And here we're using peanut oil. I got a little bit over a ½ inch of peanut oil in my pan. Make sure you shake off the excess flour. Okay. Now, I have this on medium heat. I do have a fry later. I do have a thermometer that I use to check the temperature of the peanut oil. But unfortunately, it fell into the oil, and it's no longer functioning. So, but I know with my oven, it's right at medium. It's pretty much where you want to be. There's my oven preheated. You do not want to over fry this. You don't want the heat too high, so never go above medium. Medium or a little bit below medium is usually the happy medium for this. A little bit more. Let that heat come up. Here I have a pan also. I'm going to do some ratatouille, pasta, and that's going to go on the side with some sauce and the fresh herbs to accompany the chicken Parmesan. See, the wonderful thing about cooking is you can change this thing on the flip of a hat. I was going to start with fried chicken. I know I had my fried chicken recipe there. Doesn't matter. You're done frying it, add a little sauce, a little mozzarella, into the oven it goes. Bam, Parmesan. So this recipe here is versatile, both ways. So you can do just regular fried chicken this way and not have anything on it, or you can do Parmesan style. I'm actually probably going to leave one cutlet out without the Parmesan, without the sauce and the cheese for my son. All right, here we go. Now, this is where it gets messy. So you're gonna right into the egg wash. Now, mind you, folks, this thing has been pounded. This chicken's been pounded very thin, so you don't need to. It's not gonna take long to cook, to fry. Sorry. So here we go. Burn it up really nice. It's got all those beautiful spices in there. It's gonna taste fantastical. It's gonna taste something very good, yes sir. And then you into the painted oil. And repeat, friends. And wash. You're only gonna be able to fit so many in here, you know what I'm saying? Let it drip, the egg drip. Japanese breadcrumbs too for this are fantastic. Makes it nice and crunchy. Okay, coated in pre-seasoned panko crumbs. You know what? I got 2 more here. I can only fit 2 in the pan. I'm not gonna go crazy and overcrowd it. It's gonna go in the oven and all this jazz for the sauce and the mozzarella to make it Parmesan. So you let it go here like this. Again, you want the peanut oil at about, I mean, you could use vegetable oil too, but I like to use the peanut oil. And this is all on timer. You don't want to exceed like 340, 350 for this type of thing, because then you start burning the bread. And again, these things are pounded thin, so that it doesn't take a lot to cook them. And you don't want to overcook them, because then they become chewy and not tasty. They don't become good. Let it go a little bit here. I'm going to flip it. Oh, look at that color. Beautiful, guys. Oh, restaurant quality. And the whole thing is in a restaurant setting. They're all set. You know, they set up what most people don't know is, so the restaurant opens at 4 o'clock. Those guys are in there at 9 in the morning, preparing and setting things up. Pot cooking things, getting it ready. And please be careful with oil. As you know, it's hot. You can burn yourself. We'll let this go a little bit, and I'll come back for you to see what it looks like. All right. We're still going. I just really want you to see this part of it, because it's important. I flipped it back and forth, you know what I mean? You can tell by the color. And then please understand that this the chicken's been pounded, so it's thin, so it don't need a lot. You just really want to get a nice color on that panko crumb. The panko crumb, you know. And that's pretty much it. You don't want to go too dark. So this one's already getting nice color. You're almost there. I don't think you need instruction on how to make pasta. I'm going to show you anyway. Almost there. This whole process here, flipping it back and forth there, it's going to take 3-4 minutes, depending again on the oven and stuff. But and again, don't go crazy with getting. You don't want that oil too super hot, because it just burns the panko crumbs and you ain't cooking anything at that point. It's important. Keep that heat medium, a little bit below medium. This one's good. See that color? Perfect. I'm gonna come over here. She's gonna sit. I got a plate with some paper to absorb some of that peanut oil. This one's almost done. You're gonna give it just a little bit more color. Now that I'm looking at it, I got maybe 3/4 of the peanut oil in there. I like the peanut oil because you can go 2-3 batches with the peanut oil. Already with the, when you're using vegetable oil, and the difference is peanut oil has a higher threshold for heat, meaning it can be at that high heat for a longer period of time versus the corn oil. Alright folks, that's it. Done. Now I'm going to take this off of the heat because she's kicking. The other two we have here, egg wash. Let the excess drip off. Again, be patient. The reason why I took it off the heat, because that thing's kicking. You know, let the temperature of the oil drop a little bit while you're doing this here. It's coated nice. I'll throw that back on the heat, slowly but surely there. And then that gets dropped in there. Beauty. And wash, repeat. And again, folks, you could add whatever spices you want to this. This is the way I do it. Either way, it's gonna come out freaking dynamite. I guarantee you this, huh? Alright, that one goes in there too. Nice and slow and easy. And that's it, we'll let that go. I'll be right back. Are we having fun yet, folks? Now, a little bit of sauce. Onto the chicken cutlets. Chicken, mama. Alright. Now, add a little bit of the fresh herbs that we picked from the garden. Which is basil and parsley. Okay? Believe me, that makes a world of a difference. Then, some mozzarella cheese on top. Don't be shy with the cheese. In the oven it goes, 350, and that's it, baby. Pasta's already boiled, almost done. All right, we drained the pasta. A little bit left of the herbs go in for a little freshness. Then the pasta sauce. The heat is off, but the burner is still hot, you know. We'll mix that bad Larry up there. A little more sauce. Huh? That goes out to the side. Let that sit there. Alright, the chicken palm's been going for about 5 minutes at 350. We're going to kill the heat and we're going to put it on broil. That's so you toast up the cheese, huh? Broil high. Make sure you're on the bottom rack. And this is going to be quick. You're going to see beautiful, bubbly cheese, chicken at Parmesan. But you see how you start it one way and you finish it another? It was going to be fried chicken, ended up being chicken palm. Hey, everybody's happy. I actually made it 2 ways. You'll see in a second. So I did do chicken palm for 3 cutlets, me, my wife, and my baby, Maddie. And then I left one on the side for Anthony that didn't really, he wasn't feeling chicken palm, so chicken fry. A little pasta and some sauce. Pasta sauce, tomato sauce. All right. This is gonna go for a minute. Look at these babies, huh? Yes. That's what it's all about. And there you have it. Chicken parm dinner. A little pasta on the side.